Hello. Oh, snap. Time for dinner. Dun, 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 dun. If I throw up, you know it's not good. God damn it, I can't see nothing. I'll put this over here. Can y'all hear me? Hello. Okay, yeah, something's working. All right, cool. Something's working. I don't know if it's this microphone. No. I don't know. Nothing's freaking working. Of course, there's like a 50-second delay. Oh, shit is good. Good shit. Back off. Hold on. Back over there so I can see. Dang gummit, they changed it again. Oh. Oh well. Oh yeah, Isaiah, what's going on, man? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, because I just went live like just now, and I didn't even set up a microphone. Okay, cool. Now I'm eating HelloFresh's HelloFresh meal. It's food that's mailed to you in the mail, and it's all fresh and stuff. Damn good. You gotta cook it yourself. So what you been up to? That's good. Yeah. I'm gonna put my live stream on this, or vice versa. I don't know. Installing a condenser for a friend. Well, hopefully it's not raining like it is here right now. Holy crap. Let me see. I need to swap my screens here for a second. I want my delayed over here. My house. There we go. Mute myself. There we go. Oh, cool. You know, I've done 2 installs, but not at the property I work. I did them for Stanton School in Jacksonville, down here in Jacksonville. Me and my maintenance supervisor at the time, we were. Oh, I'm doing great, by the way. We were doing these side jobs for these people, and they wanted us to do a full PM on all their units, and then we found 2 units that weren't running, so we installed both of these units. They were just regular like carrier units or whatever. We took Goodman's out and put carriers. Don't tell Ralph. Yep. I'm doing pretty good. I made you hungry yet? This chicken, seriously, with this pesto on it, It's got like this pesto stuff on it. It tastes like the smell of weed. It does. But goes quite good with the chicken. I think I started streaming too early, really. But cat's around here. He's scared of thunder, so it was thundering and lightning pretty good. So he's probably under my bed now. Over there somewhere. That's the corner of my bed. Yep. Well, there's one cat behind me. Always. It's Halloween time. Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Say hello to. Don't put your feet in my food. That's gonna cause problems. Move the food out of the way. It's a little Bella. She's a cat. I'm a kitty cat. That's. She does not like me very much. She loves me. She just doesn't like to be manipulated and thrown to the side of the bed there. Ain't that right? She's not afraid of anything, but Buddy, the big bad wolf, he's terrified of thunder. And he goes cowering under the bed. So okay, here's the salad that this was like a fresh spring salad. I'll just remember why I'm not a vegetarian. I couldn't eat that shit every day. That dog it, man. That's bitter. Yeah, okay, I'm sticking to the potatoes and the chicken. That's it. Screw this. Yeah, clear up my freaking mouth. Oh, that's terrible. If you get HelloFresh and they say spring salad, put that shit in the yard with your grass clippings, man. That's exactly what it tastes like. Wash it down. Cheers. With this non-alcoholic beverage, there's no alcohol in this beverage. As a disclaimer. So what shall we talk about? Because I'm kind of, I think I'm got like one more bite left here. Be right back. Clean that shit up later. And don't say Aeon units, because I've already prayed to the Aeon gods, Orion and the Master, Watt. And we're on good terms right now. So I literally prayed and I said, Orion, with you and your almighty belt, and you, Mr. Watt, you're the master of all this stuff. I said, if you could persuade Aeon just to work. Right when I did that, it fired up. And it's been working for a week now. Telling you. So I got to pray to Orion every day at least. Yeah. Because Orion, if you don't get the joke, Orion's the controls, the VCMX modules, his name Orion. Watt Master is who makes it, and Aeon is the one who has it in their product. So. And the reheat valves, modulating reheat valves, is made by Sporlan. Oh, you got a new office chair? Cool. Yeah, I took the one I had, I bought it off Amazon. It was cheap. And it's just so hard. And like, the cats want to climb up on it and they can't. So I went back to my fat, torn up chair because this is Ice House makes it, and we've done this before. It is 0% alcohol. We've done it. I don't know if it's focusing, but you see that big fat 0. Oops, my hand slipped. So yeah, it's totally Ice House Edge. No, it's totally on. It's fine stuff. It's not alcoholic at all. You can buy it if you're 12 years old. No, I'm joking. But by the way, Isaiah, if you don't know this, and anybody else who's watching out there, I know I got like 7 whole people watching. If you're on YouTube and you advertise or you like portray like guns or alcoholic beverages and stuff, and you're acting that way, you can get banned. So if there's a sleeper in your channel is what I call them. But so I just don't advertise it. I just say cheers. So that's the best way to do it. Yeah. So don't there's some simple things you can get banned. That's part of YouTube's term service agreements and stuff. It's crazy. I can start talking about sex right now, and you can get banned for doing that. So yeah, you can't use bad language all the time either. I mean, a shit or a F word every once in a while, but yeah, it's just best to keep it down. So, definitely can't play porn on your channel either. When you go hangouts, you don't let people do that. Which I didn't let him do that. I ended the stream, but he was still in there doing it. So that's weird. I'm still mad about that. It's been over 4 months now. So today, you know what I did, Isaiah? I that 60-ton carrier unit, I did not get a video of it. But well, it would have been hard. I would have had a GoPro mounted system somehow. And one of my coworkers was holding my feet while I was dangling down in the return of the 60-ton, the big carrier unit that's on our roof, because it has a box like this. Half of the box is supply, half of the box is return, and it collapsed. That middle section collapsed inward to the return. So we're sitting there putting this board up there, putting spackling up there, and then like he's kind of like holding me back, like, so I don't fall down in the return 2 stories down and go through the ceiling or end up in the ductwork. But that was pretty crazy. So if y'all see me scratching, man, I've been all over that. I have a phobia. I was in Zach's podcast, and I had this phobia about fiberglass. I don't, especially the fluffy pink stuff. I don't mind the hardboard, but the fluffy pink stuff. Sean, what's going on, man? Yeah. We're just shooting the shit dinner chat. I just had my dinner a little bit a while ago. Some HelloFresh stuff that I ordered. Pretty good stuff, y'all. Actually, if somebody wants a week free, I can just flash up the code right here, and whoever uses it first will get it. If it says code's already been used, then oh well. Somebody got it before y'all if y'all want to do that. But you have to sign up. You have to put in your credit card. If you don't cancel it, they will charge you for next week. But you can get a free week of HelloFresh. That's up to, I think, 3 meals for 2 people. So, well, my webcam is probably not going to focus in on it, but I could probably just type in the code in the chat if it's still valid. It should be. Oh, I'm loving that amp probe. Isaiah, I love it. Actually, I was going to bring it home today. Damn it, I didn't do it. Usually I'll put it on that refrigerator over there, but where I keep the Capri Suns. So with that, I did eat, so I have to have a drink and a smoke. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that Amp Probe ACD 14 Pro, dude, you can put it. I didn't do it when I did a review. I should have thought about it. We got plenty of sensors and stuff. On the what am I talking about? Yeah, plenty of capacitors in the shop to test with, and I should have did that. And man, I put it there just to see how it tests capacitance and stuff. As soon as it touches, it goes 35.5, or 35. Hit the 5, and it's like boop 5, 4.9, whatever. I'm like, holy crap! And very impressed with the accuracy when I used it on the Aeon unit for the temperature sensors that I probed. Because it was dead on, like with the temperature chart versus all that. Loved the dang Amp Probe. I actually love it better than the UEI that we got, just for the fact that it's a little bit quicker, even registering voltages and just stuff like that. Might not have a magnet on the back of it. Fair enough. You can glue one on the back of it or do whatever. I know, but you don't need it. There's so many wires to hook to, really, I don't see the thing, the problem with that. Cut on my Honeywell Pro 5000. I had to cut on the fan to keep. That I have to do say, if any of y'all have watched the AC video where it's hacked in my house, and I show you this wall over here, right now it's covered in, but this air conditioner is sucking this smoke right that direction, so it's doing a good job. I don't know how. I think what it is doing is my light fixtures. Let's see. I think it's sucking through. So see over there? Don't make fun of me. But right there, where the exit sign is, that's where my return is. So I think it's sucking it through the light fixture, not through then through the wall and into the unit. Still ain't what it's supposed to be doing, but there's a return on the wall over there. I mean, there's a supply vent coming out, so if you put the return right next to the supply, it's just going to be a constant loop. So, oh, hey, moist boy. I ate pesto planko chicken with roasted new potatoes and a spring salad. Spring salad can go in my lawnmower bag. That is just grass that was cut up and put in a HelloFresh thing. Nothing against HelloFresh. I just don't like springs. It's spinach and some odd looking poison ivy leaf with the red veins going through it. I don't know. Y'all comment on that. I don't know what it's called. It's not romaine. This is, well, this stuff is bitter, man. The hook on your testos fell off. Holy shit. What? On your Testo 550s or 5, what is it you got? I think I got my boss to buy us a set of Testo 550s, 557s. What would y'all recommend if you had unlimited resources, what would you buy? Well, I wouldn't say unlimited, couple $100. Would you recommend the 550s, 557s? What's the latest thing? Latest and greatest thing? Let's say I could probably persuade my boss, and he's probably watching. He could be watching right now on his TV. But could I persuade him into getting 550s, 557s, S-Mans, something maybe, let's say $500 or less? That's what I was thinking. The 550s, because we're not gonna need. You know me. We just bought a can of 410A after 2 years. 2 years. We haven't had to charge a unit. I may have charged that Aeon unit so it didn't freeze up anymore, but no. Well, it only had this much in a bottle, so I just dumped it in the Aeon unit to keep it from freezing up. The one I bypassed with a leak. We found 2 leaks coming out of the coil where the oil was, and the capillary tubes that are coming off the TXV, spreading out and going in the coil. Whatever y'all call that. I'm not, you know me, I'm not too technical on all the terms, but the capillary tubes, that it's a big old bundle of tubes and it's coming out, and it's not sure what you call that. A TXV dispersion unit. Are you living in a hospital room? Looks like it. No, John, that's my electronics table where I do all my Christmas lights. I got a receiver from 1977 back there. I got a bunch of junk down here. It's my workshop, man. And I got my rack right here. If I started this stream with going through that rack, I could grab this microphone and, you know, auto tune and stuff. But yeah. Distributor tubing. Okay. I knew it was something like moist distributor tubing. We'll call it that. We'll call it a moist distributor. Yeah. Slash bedroom over here, but over here it's all electronic junk that I work on. So I got a garage, basically. Testo and the S-Man 460s are great. Right. Hey, Jeff, Grant. Just doing a hangout, whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm an open book. Y'all can bullshit on in chat about whatever. I don't care. So I do have an experiment, guys. Maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. Maybe there's some pros in here. No, maybe not. I don't know. All right. So this little doodad here has a USB cable on it, right? And it's never going to focus. Oh, maybe it will. This is RS422 to RS485. What this is, basically, y'all get the sneak peek because y'all watching me live. Okay. Jeff's going to get stupid. And we're going to hack something. All right. What do you mean, Jeff? I don't know how to share my screen. I don't think I can share my screen because I'm just doing a regular hangout. So now we plug this little bad boy in there. And I can put any wires I want to on here. And maybe that'll focus again. TX, RX, blah, 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 and ground, right? Here's what I'm thinking. I have Prism 2 software for Aeon units. I just need a way to connect RX, TX, and ground to that unit. If the software lets me use this, see, we got all the stuff on the back, how to hook it up. If Aeon software lets me use this as a COM port, that's all I needed to do. I can use their Prism 2 software on the units. And I've been playing around with the Prism 2 software. It's free. It's, as far as I know, I mean, hasn't really locked me out of anything. But if I can get it to communicate with something like that, then you don't need the $500 damn module. That's what their module does. That same thing. I mean, it's stupid. That's why I get upset about it, because I know what they're doing. They're giving you the pin for a hand grenade, but no, they're not giving you the grenade until you pay for it. That's what they're doing. So yes, check out his channel. Apparently using the word channel. I don't know why. YouTube wants me to review that before I let it through in chat. Sorry about that, Isaiah, but go ahead. So yeah, that was $9.99. So if that works, Aeon's really gonna hate me now, aren't they? And even better, where did I put it? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. I even have a smaller one that just has 2 wires coming out of it. I don't even know where I put it. It's so damn oh, there it is. It's in my pocket. Look at that baby. That's your RX and TX right there that needs to go to that unit. If they allow this to be used, I got them. I have a laptop over there I haven't used since Windows Vista days. I'm gonna wipe it clean, put the Prism 2 software on there, set up everything like it's supposed to be. That's all that laptop's gonna be. Just strictly for Aeon. And I'm gonna drop it right there in the maintenance shop. It can be used by our air conditioning companies, Aeon, if they want to come and use it, and it'll be set up. I already got, you know, Aeon RTU1, AL roof, blah, 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 roof, and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I can't talk too much about Aeon because I've already prayed to the gods and or Orion and Wattmaster and stuff. We've already gone over that. So cheers. Thank you, Aeon, for working for 1 week straight. Thank you. Cheers. I was going to say something. So, what is everybody going to do this weekend? Everybody speak at once. I am not doing shit. Might do some more sequencing for my Christmas lights. As you see, I got a star up there. I got 4 trees in the corner y'all can't see, but right there is my controller and stack. Like I got those 4 trees and stuff. Oh, Sean, that sucks. I'll pray for you, man. Jeff's on call too. Or Jeff, you on call? Or you're not gonna do shit? Because I forgot I said that. I'm not doing nothing. Because I'm on call next week. So I got a 3-day weekend this weekend. Hey, Jeff. But I'm off Monday because I start my on-call Tuesday and I have to work Saturdays. Don't have to work Sundays, but I'm still on call on Sundays. So doing poo like you. Yep. Yep. You change your oil again. Mm. Yeah. I seriously. Oh, man. There's an X13 motor behind me. Actually, seriously want to hook that up to an old weed eater motor that I had with a pulley. I might go to Harbor Freight and get like cheap pulleys if I can find that or something. You shithead. Hey. I definitely want to do that. Like, and see if it even makes a reliable generator without burning the coils out of it. If it burns the coils out of it, I'm gonna be sitting there laughing the entire time and just let it burn. Because there's nothing I want to see more than an X13 actually do a meltdown. That's without the circuitry in it, just straight wired, and probably no bridge rectifier or anything to just straight voltage. And I have a small space heater that I'll never use, 1500 watt, and stick that on there, see if I stall out the motor. I don't know. I did a shop tour a long time ago, Isaiah. Now, I'd probably trip and kill myself doing it. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad, but a little worse than like years ago. Am I skipping, or is it just because I have to process two different streams? Yeah, I can. I mean, yeah, I'll do one. Yeah. I had this nice video of me replacing the couplers on the cert pump the other day. And then I couldn't get the dang thing. I couldn't get the coupler off of the pump, banging on and prying on it and stuff. And I was like, it was getting kind of dark. It gets dark early here now. Yeah, it's skipping a little. I don't know why, but so I just abandoned it for a while, and then I came back the next day, but then another maintenance guy was with me, and I was like just focused on it and didn't even think of firing up the camera that I did, the video, like half of it, taking apart the motor, getting the thing off and stuff, and no point in uploading that because it ends abruptly of me going, let me go get the pulley puller. Because I couldn't get the dang thing off, even with the pulley puller. I had to use the little hooks that come with the pulley puller instead of the Allen keys, wrenches, things. But not much has been going on at my work. Not much. Y'all get a sort of a hint of what's going on at my work. We're getting a new generator, 80 kW. Being put in. They started Thursday. They dug a big old trench. They already got the pad. I thought they were going to pour the pad today because they're done with the rebar and the conduit, it looks like. But they don't work on Fridays apparently. So Monday they'll probably come and pour the pad, and they should have did it today because it just rained like a mother. So their trench is going to be full of water, and they're beautiful trench too. It's all nice and square, and all the conduits going. So yeah, we're getting a new Generac thing, and I got a video of showing the transfer switch. It's not even hooked up yet, and we're at the job site. And I was thinking about I'll make it into a video of just one whole video of when they're done, like from the beginning, and go like this, and it'll just cut and you know, it'll go to the next, like, take a couple of shots of them installing it or something, just so y'all guys can see and stuff. And I think it's pretty cool because it's going to get rid of one of our generators, but be as equal as two. And this generator, y'all gonna laugh. It's supposed to run the Aeon unit on the rooftop. The one that it pulls 50 amps, which is no problem, but it hardly ever works. The one that I have to monkey bar all the time. That's the one I'm talking about. So, Dark Princess, what's going on? Is that a new state reg? The generators? Yeah, because Chris Scott's governor of, I think, Chris Scott. Hurricane Matthew came through. Some people died in a healthcare facility, kind of like ours, but it wasn't our company. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway if they had a generator because they were underwater. So he's like, everybody's got to have a generator. It's got to run air conditioning because they died from heat stroke and stuff because it was so hot in the building. No electricity, no water. Well, they had plenty of freaking water. It was all in the freaking lobby about, yay high. So, yeah. Darky Sabretooth, what's up, man? Yeah. So, and the point and the fact of the matter is generators don't run underwater. And you probably don't want generators running when your facility is underwater. You know what I mean? It's like a hair dryer, bathtub. Yeah. So, doesn't matter. People are like, well, you can lift it up. Some of these generators are on a pedestal and you lift them up. Yeah, but if they're running and you got water inside of your freaking lobby, you don't want shit running. You're walking through electricity, like, at that point, man. All the outlets are underwater, all, stuff's popping off everywhere. Just a bad idea. So generators don't really matter. They only matter if you're not flooded out. Then they're great. So, if these people are that, it was part of the problem. These people were in their wheelchairs going like this through the water in the lobby. And it was this one-story building. It was an assisted living building. And okay, guys, you don't just politics. That came into politics really quick. We were talking, Dark Princess, these conversations could go from talking about Q-tips to, I don't know, pesto planko chicken. We're just shooting the shit. It's not a subject. But right now it looks like we're talking about these hurricanes and stuff and how the government or governors are making us put in generators because people died. Like 3 people died, heat stroke apparently, in a building that was flooded. So we were just talking about that, and they're making it was a thing by a certain date. This had to be done and stuff. So, yeah. So it's like our corporate is powerless at this point. So, and I bet you they're going to run this off diesel. I don't think they will, but we got to pull a permit for the diesel tank. For some reason, nobody pulled a permit on the diesel 1,000-gallon diesel tank. So when we needed to fill it after Hurricane Matthew and Irma, we got a little low. We just wanted to top it off and get it tested to make sure it still is not congealed or anything. So they came out here. They would not fill it until we showed them a permit for the tank. We didn't have one. Nobody knew what it was. You got to have a permit? Well, you installed the damn thing. I thought, I don't know how big corporate businesses can do that, but I'm gonna be quiet now. Quiet. So don't know. Yeah. Dark Prince and John probably have earthquakes. And John says he's going to show me the next time. John HVAC, he says he's going to show me the next time he has a earthquake. The shit rattling on the. All right. Yeah, we got an earthquake while I'm trying to change my oil. That'd be funny. Yeah. Yeah, they want Kentucky Fried Granny. Yep. Colonel Sanders, he recommends that you have a generator to keep the George Foreman grill up and the Vulcan deep fryer. And if y'all want a hot tub, we'll fire up our generators. Don't worry about that. We'll keep y'all warm. When y'all need to be warm, when y'all need to be cold, well, hell, we'll turn on the air conditioning. Take out a lot of moisture. Yeah. Yep. Those Aeon units be running pretty damn good. I'd be sucking water right now. Right out of the little lobby. Oh, man. What's my favorite toilet paper? Now we're getting interesting. Charmin Ultra. Less is more. Oh. I lost something. Dang it. That's probably the safest place to be, John. Tell you the truth. It'd be like a night when you drank too much and like the bed rocks back and forth. Be about the same thing, right? It's just bumping a little bit harder. And with that being said, cheers. You said Q-tips. What did you lose? Well, I was gonna show y'all something, but I don't even know if I have it in this room right now. Nope. Oh, maybe. Here y'all go. Study this and know it. The Orion gods are watching. It is up to you to know this. Good Lord, why is everything backwards? Hopefully it's not backwards for you guys. But whatever. If y'all can't read backwards, then goodness gracious. And that's just for that module. This is the book right here. And this is not in different languages. It is English all the way through. And that's just for the VFD module that controls just the fans. And there's the tiniest little module. Right there. Little thing. Little tiny thing. There. There's the book for that. Yeah, I was reading that a couple days ago. Yeah, I would. You know, I always said if I was in a hurricane, I'd run to the train, the car, or whatever. I'll never do that. No, fuck that. Not after the Panama City crap. And trains flipped over and shit. And I'm like, well, you know what? You probably would still survive though. If you got stuck, I mean, how everybody's got a damn phone. They know when the hurricane's gonna be there. But, you know. Do I like coffee? Yes, I like coffee. Actually, I had one. It's probably why I'm so hyper. I'm just drinking this uh, energy drink right now. It's made by Capri Sun. I'm trying to wash the uh, the taste still of the spring salad that I just had. Well, you think of a train, Dark Prince, like you think a train weighing 30 tons. The cars sometimes just weigh like 30 tons. They're not going to go anywhere, but apparently there was a lesson learned when I got back from Panama City. The cars are not attached to the wheels because they're so heavy, they just sit on top of the wheels. So they blew over. The wheels are still on the tracks, but the cars blew over. So didn't know that. Lesson learned. Now locomotive, I don't think a locomotive, like the engine part of it, I don't think it's gonna flip over. That thing weighs 135 tons or something like that. It's crazy. You just thought of something really bad. Oh God. Well, why don't you discuss that in chat? Well, I never knew that the wheels weren't attached to the dang cargo thing. I guess they lift it up in a train, scoot it back. There's a little dimple it sits in, and that's it. Because they weigh so much. All right. So, come here. They want you. You are the star of the show. So, John, should I throw her against the wall repeatedly and kill her? No, I would never do that. No. No, I wouldn't. I might. She hasn't been spayed yet, and she is irritating as shit sometimes. The butt up in the air like this. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, get over there. There she goes. There you go. See, we're going from cats to trains. It's that quick. Little Halloween kitty. She doesn't like to be held. She just wants to lay around and meow. Scratch the carpet. Meow meows. It is a black pussy. That's for sure. And she's definitely adorable. Mm-hmm. I'm not smoking. John, my grandfather, will get on to me. What time is it? 7:43. I got off work about 2 hours ago. That's right. I'm just that hot. I just blow smoke. When I do the live streams, I got to turn on that damn. I got to turn on my AC fan so it just sucks it all that way. Or blows it all that way, rather. I don't know. Does it suck or it blows? We don't know. It's snowing. Where are you from, Darky? Don't say Dakota. Yeah, I like smoking. What am I doing tomorrow? I have no idea. Probably nothing. Ontario, Canada. Yeah, boy. Yeah, it's gonna be getting cold over there. We'll probably have here in Florida, probably have 4 or 5 days, or maybe even 2 weeks of where you need to put on like a windbreaker, like 60, 50, whatever down. And then it's like lows in the 23s, run your water. And everybody's like, the ice is going. I'm like, y'all need to chill with that shit. Seriously. There's no, the news is like, y'all be careful of black ice, especially if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. There's black ice all over the roads and in the bridges. They're freezing because they don't have insulation under them. They're doing all this scientific bullshit. I'm like, seriously, guys, have you ever been to any other northern state? Like, boxers or briefs? Boxers? No, I'm pretty sure there's the other people who's like, I'll show you freezing, and they spit and it hits the freaking ground as a solid rock. Yeah. So I do a good impression of your ex. I'm gonna talk like that from now on. Oh my god, guys. I have no idea what happened to me today. All right. Crack it. Drink it. Yeah, everybody, if you don't know, Dark Princess does microwaving videos. And I don't know what were you doing with the remote control charger thing? Then she pulls out a power drill and puts it to the remote control thing. That was hilarious. She does some funny videos. Y'all should check out her channel, actually. It's funny. Because I was like, well, if you got a power drill, you might as well just plug your phone into where you plugged in the power drill. Because it wasn't a battery operated drill, was it? No, it wasn't. It had a cord on it. She's whining this thing. The phone ain't doing nothing. Like, that was funny though. I like that video. That was funny. It was broken when you bought it. I know. Turn it over. It says A1 on the back of it. Made in China. Yeah. What is that? I Wish, right? You got that off of like a little thing you're supposed to be able to wind and charge your cell phone up with. That was funny. That was. I was like, oh my god, what is she? Because I didn't see half of the components. Like once you took it apart and stuff, it had a transistor, a capacitor, and a light bulb, and a resistor for current limiting the LED, so it didn't blow up the LED. No matter how fast you spun it, it would light up. So there's no bridge rectifier to change it from AC to DC current or stuff. That's a total ripoff, man. That thing was. I'm getting a little bit nerdy, but it's just like I'm gonna get a solar panel up here somewhere over there. It just get you a. Let's see. This get you. I don't even know where it's at. Yeah. Basically, you can make a basic charger, a little solar panel like this, and a resistor of whatever value that you needed. I'm not going to go through all that, but and a voltage regulator like this, so this does not exceed 5 volts to charge your phone. But most phones like mine, they sometimes when they're really low, they use 9 volts, and it's switching power supply, and they switch from 9 volts to 5 volts to do the quick charge thing. So this is just to get you by, really. Stick my, it's like a 9-volt battery when you stick your tongue to it. 1.5 watts. Not going to get you much. So I need to figure out a project to do. My latest project was this receiver back here, but it's going south pretty damn quick. Everything's got voltages going to it. I have not yet hooked it up to see if it has sound now, though. But I did find the transistors that go into that for the amping, and there's people on eBay that have them. They want to charge $250 for a 50-cent part because they're obsolete. It's 1997. So this thing still has like these old big transistor things in them, and they plug into the board and stuff. Not tubes, but transistors. Well, I had to lick that, see if it had some voltage. I do that on the 25 volts. You ever forgot your handy dandy wire strippers and stuck your, did your teeth like that? It's bad for your teeth. And it's really bad for you if the power's on. It'll light your ass up. 25 volts when you're sweating. And if any HVAC guy can tell you this, if you're sweating or it's been raining, you're kneeling in the rain, in a puddle of water or something, it's going to light you. It's going to let you know it's there, basically. It's not too bad, but it is, it's like screwing the wires together, and then, you kneel down in the water and you're like, whoop, yep, that's it right there. Yep, the power's still on. You're trying to put that contactor together while instead of going all the way back inside to turn off the power to the air handler, I know what I'm talking about. But the dumbest thing you could do is like try to strip that shit with your teeth. Honestly, it wouldn't do that. Not with the power on. Because it's AC volt, so both lines coming out of that transformer is on at a certain point. They're going like this. This one's on, off, on, off, on, off. That AC current. On, off, on, off. When you have to take a bad pee, you feel it. Yeah, too. Hey, John, just don't use the roof drains, man. We're still cleaning up that shit. No, I'm just kidding. That was funny. Because today, actually, John, I don't think I told you this, but I did make a video of it. I should have, because it was hilarious as shit. I was dangling in the return of that big 60-ton carrier unit we have. And I've already gone over this, but I need to go over it one more time. I don't think you were here, but when I described it, but it's got the box, the pendulum that goes down into the ductwork, whatever you want to call it, and turning vanes and all that stuff. Well, it's separated in 2 different parts. So there's the box, and in the middle, there's supply over here, and then there's the return over there. Anyway, the middle part popped in like this, and it's just made out of hard fiberboard. the fiberboard, the fiberglass stuff. So naturally it collapsed. And so we decided to take some wood and put it back, put the wood there to hold the fiberboard in place. We didn't have metal flashing. So, but to do that, I had to like get down in there, and we put the wood up there, taped it up, and then we siliconized it, or mastic all over the wood to seal it up real good. Now the unit's fine. It's not dripping out of the ceiling anymore or anything, but man, yeah. Yes, he's a moderator. Let's see. I should be a bright gold color. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I am golden. With a crown, I think. Do I have a crown? I don't have a crown. I know, man. Gold all up in my chain. Gold all up in my watch. Don't even wear a watch. Don't believe me, just watch. I wonder who's going to get that. Like, okay, that sounded very bad there, John. Should I tell everybody where the moist joke came from? How that got started, John? So they're not confused. Because John is in California, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. So there's not only that, he's not my type. Don't believe me, just watch. Yeah. Yeah, there's people at work that just like, I can't believe Jeff even knows that damn song. I'm like, what? I got the keys. I got the keys. I'm like, Jeff, you need to stop. All right. So anyway, so John and maybe a couple others that are watching that haven't spoken up or anything, we're in Zach Ciota's podcast. And this is the time for me to plug Zach Ciota's podcast. It's called HVAC Shop Talk, and it's on YouTube. I've also won a multimeter from him. So it's a good time to plug that. So we were in there one day. It was it was almost a year ago. I don't know. It was 6 months ago or something, when Ralph and them were the original cowboys of HVAC or something like that. And I said in the chat, I said, well, you know, moist is one of the most hated words. And if you Google it, it's one of the most hated words or something like that. Well, John just starts blowing this stuff up and going, Jeff, you're so moist. Jeff, you're moist. Hey, Daniel Sheets, how are you? And so the joke conspired from there. It just kept going moist. I joined his channel when he's, I was like, oh, check out the moist rags, or moist. It was always something moist. So it got started. It's kind of, you know what? I think it's dying down, John, a little bit. We should turn the faucet on a little bit more. Make it moist. When he's eating chicken, Jack in the Box or something like that, moist chicken. Filling your tires up with nitrogen, getting rid of the moisture. When Zach Ciota gives away a moisture meter. Yeah, so the joke has conspired to about every freaking thing, and it's even gone into Ted's channel now. It's like, hey, moist boy, so it's I didn't think something simple as that was gonna take off, but it did. Hey, Tom Carter, how are you? We're just talking about how moistness got started in John's channel. Is that pretty accurate, John? Or were you doing it before that? And I just came. I don't know. I mean, because I remember like joining one day and you were in there and I was like, moist is a bad word or something like that. It just started moist, 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 moist. Hell, I should be wearing my T-shirt right now that said Jeff the Maintenance Man Moist, but I don't know where it went. It's probably I'm not gonna change clothes in front of y'all. That'd be a great live stream, wouldn't it? Jeff's trying on new clothes. I don't have a Twitter account, Darky. Oh, John's feeling dry. Make some shirts. I don't know what I would put on my shirt, to tell you the truth. And it would definitely not be freaking Aeon. That it wouldn't have anything to do with them. Maybe I could make a special shirt that has it plastered all over it. And then at the very bottom it says, still ain't working, is it? That would be a good shirt. But I'd get sued for using their logo. Unless I changed it to all lowercase. Aeon sucks. Don't believe me, just watch. Well, that one video I made a custom jingle. I used dang it, what's her name? Go on, Aeon, and keep breaking down. Go on. So they got a little jingle. Not the one they wanted, but need some moist shirts. What? John's gonna have to do moist shirts when he gets bigger. And the best part about the moist shirts is you can use them as rags to wipe the moisture off. That's right. When you're up on the roof sweating your ass off because you cheered too much. Yeah, let's do a moist shirt contest. That'd be cool. No, I already done that. John's even seen the video. There's a song. Is that what you're talking about? Yep. I wish I could share my screen. I would actually play that. Right now. I can't share my screen though, because this is just a standard live chat through webcam kind of deal. I think. Maybe I can. Should be able to, right? Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm not doing it. Oh, of course, you know I'm lying. Oh, God. That made me moist mean. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the one. Yep. I've seen it. Oh, God. Get off of there before I get kicked. No, I'm just kidding. No, I have OBS. I have all that. I have the, like I said, Darky. I later in the stream I got a microphone. I got the freaking TC Helicon rack over here and receivers, and I got a mixer down here. Yeah, it's I just went live today and just webcam, click on the live button, you know. Nah. No, and I don't hate you. It only takes a drop to become a part of our moistness crew. Remember that. That should be on the t-shirt. Cheers. You're only one drip away from being moist. Come on. What other slogans that are not too bad? What was for dinner was I started at the beginning eating it, but it was gosh, dog it, pesto planko chicken with roasted garlic potatoes and a spring salad, which I threw into my bag that I collect yard clippings in for my lawnmower, because I figured that's where it came from, so I put it back. But other than that, everything was delicious, including the nice beverage. And by the way, non-alcoholic beverage, and delicious. Yeah, it was actually I would believe, John, this was actually, it was kosher food. Like the priest actually came by and knocked on my damn door and started and said a whole bunch of stupid things. He goes, "Have a great dinner," and then just left. It was weird. It was weird as shit. I don't know. I think he threw holy water on it or something. I think that's what tarnished the spring salad, but I'm not sure. I did have kosher food, actually. You could say that. Yeah, it was from HelloFresh. If y'all don't know, they don't sponsor me, but they sponsor a lot of people. But they don't sponsor this stream. But they ship you fresh chicken, beef, pork, whatever you select from their menu, and put it all together and eat it. And yes, the rabbi. I'm sorry, he had a yarmulke thing and stuff. It was great. We had a great talk too, right up to the point he started doing that. And then I was like, "You want to stay for dinner?" And he's like, "No." Yeah. And he said something in Hebrew and then ran out the door. I don't know. I said, "Well, this drink's kosher." All right. So dessert is a little bit of leftover. What do you call this shit? Oh, Halloween candy. Freaking bought candy, man. And not only Heath, but other, big old bowl of it in there. Not one damn kid came by. It's like, what the hell? I'm like, I'm not that fucking scary. I mean, dang. Last year, I had candy. It came by, and I guess what it is if you give them one, they go around and go, "Oh, that house has all the candy, all the candy, all the candy." So this year, not one person came by my house. And I had my lights on and stuff. I was like, "Hey, let's get damn candy." That's some scary little dude. I don't know. Don't eat that. It's gross. That's toffee. Kosher almonds. Mmm. Almost like peanut brittle with chocolate. Good stuff. Cut off a sliver. Yeah. Oh, you want to see what you guys look like? This is what you guys look like. I'm buffering. And I'm hardwired to a fucking modem. But it's raining. So if y'all are still live with me, God dang it. Then congratulations. But my end is buffering. Probably does that really quickly though. Jesus Christ, it just turned me off. No, there we go. Y'all refresh. Oh man, I tell you, Friday nights is the worst time to stream, guys. Y'all getting buffering? Dang on buffering. Yeah, there's no such thing as the best HVAC brand. No, don't reboot your. It's me. It's me. It's raining over here, and every time it rains, and Friday night, everybody's using the whole damn internet right now. NorCal's live. Oh well. No, I mean, if I had to, Skylar, if I had to choose a brand name, and I'm not brown nosing Ted or anything, but I've already said too much, I would choose Train because I have two of them. One for this side of the house, one for that side of the house. Two little 1.5 tonners, I believe. I haven't really done the numbers on them. They got 35 5 caps in them. So maybe y'all can tell from that, but I guess. Sorry about that, Daniel. I don't know. People were using the internet or something that's buffering. It was buffering earlier. Just a fluke. I got gigabyte internet service, so I mean, I pay $155 a month for my internet service to have gigabyte internet service because I don't watch TV. Why would I watch TV? I can watch everything I want to on YouTube and other websites and stuff. But anyway, sorry about that, guys. If you're just joining in or something, we were having a buffering issue. Don't know why. YouTube automatically adjusts your frame rates, but if you set it to auto, that's what it'll do. It'll be like, but then all of a sudden you'll get a spike that goes down like this, and then it'll go, and you get buffering. So, yeah. So, favorite. Everybody put in there. What is your favorite AC brand? Not the best, but what's your favorite? Mine would be Train and Carrier. Train being first, Carrier being second. You know what? I've never worked on a York unit. I don't think. Goodman. Oh, yeah. Goodman's done. Look. Cuteness. Right there. What's your favorite air conditioning unit? What would you think is the most reliable brand of air conditioning unit? They elected me president. They elected me, Joe. Joe. They elected me. Don't worry about it. I'm letting everybody buy Freon. I don't care where you're from, what you did. Who you are, where you're from, what you did. Lex is in the house too. You like Goodman's with the 35 cap? You know, Goodman's and Carrier are pretty freaking similar as far as the mechanicals stuff. I mean, every unit really is. That's why this argument goes like, what is the best? You know, Carrier has shitty contactors nowadays. You know, but they might change that one day. You know, and then Goodman carries shitty caps, and the motors, you have to put a center block on top of them to keep them. It's it's what is this cat, man? Tell you what. Well, while you're over there, grab me a beer. I mean, a non-alcoholic beverage. So. Oh, you're on call too. See? Everybody's on call. I'll be on call come Tuesday. I got a 3-day weekend though. And then I'm on call. Then I have to work what? Till Saturday, off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or till next Saturday after that. So not too bad. Not too bad. The contactors on the Carriers, I hate them. They're blowing out like every 5 seconds. And they trick me sometimes. Did a video of that. Sometimes our fire system, we have the fire detector, a heat detector, and then on top, another heat detector in case the heat strips stay on. And it turns off the units. Sometimes those things will be tricky with you. So I just check them all before I go all the way up to the roof. And then it ends up being a contactor every single time. No, don't do that, Joe. Joe, don't think I don't have your address. I do. So I know where you're at too. Just saying. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. It's not a threat. No, it's Scholar. It's a retirement community. It's an apartment complex for old people, basically. Yeah. Yeah, we have 317 apartments, 395 air conditioning units to take care of, and 1,300 something filters to change or some crazy crap like that. I did the math one day. It's written actually down on our logbook. Like, well, the thing is about working, and maybe while I have, Lex here, maybe he can vouch for this, but we're constantly being pulled away from jobs that might be more important to go fix a TV because somebody pushed the input button on their remote and all panic goes loose. So, stupid things like that. It's just going in there going, yes, ma'am, picking up the remote going, All right. Well, you have a great day. Well, while you're here, and they make up something else because they saw how simple it was, or they want you to describe what they did to them and stuff like that. You know, it, it can get kind of irritating when you're trying to fire up a pressure washer, trying to get what administration wants you to get done, and your boss clean the pool, put chlorine in the pool, uh, you know, go outside, kill a snake, whatever the case may be. You can't do that because you're mucking around with a damn telephone, TV, iPad, computer, which I've shut that down. I said, no longer will I touch anybody's personal iPad, computer. That is their personal stuff. Not going to do it. So I've gotten that out of the way. But used to, we would have to go in there and click the X button to close the damn window for somebody, or a tab would be open for them. I'm like, if you don't know how to use a computer, just you shouldn't have it. So it gets really, really hectic when you have all that crap going on, and then you have, administration telling you, well, the deck needs pressure washing, this needs doing this, and this, that. And you know what? While you're at it, can you pick up the trash around the property and stuff like that? I'll see what I can do. It just comes down to that. So, Fox Stalker Kitty. Yeah. Yep. Beds together. You got it, Lex. Yep. Sometimes you just, especially in an apartment complex, just say no. Just say no. But okay, here's a great example. We have a company that comes in. I'll just keep them out of the name out of it. But they deal with hospital beds. They'll come in, put in a hospital bed. It has those bed rails on it. Our company policy states that those are a form of entrapment and they're not allowed on the beds. You have to use what's called a halo. And it's a little round thing that goes on our bed. Pain in the ass to install. It takes 5 seconds to install bed rails on there. Click. This thing has a turnbuckle underneath the bed. You got to get all underneath the bed and stuff. Man, somebody's getting a kickback for that. I don't know. But yeah, don't get me started on that one. Yeah. Yeah, Ness. A couple people have tried to use our library computer to look up said comment there. And yeah, IT's on that. Yeah. All right, somebody's looking up RedTube. Someone else. Yeah, that's what we're getting at. Like, we're starting to say, hey, if you want this done, you're going to be charged for it. Is what we're doing. And once you start talking money, these people back up like a Jewish priest. I'm serious. I'm not even being funny because most of them are Jewish, and it has nothing to do with that. Like, but man, it's amazing once you say, oh, well, you want your doorbell installed, and all it is a little thing that you stick on there and then plug in an outlet. We charge $25 for that. Nobody's ever asked us to do it ever again. That's where we're trying to get to. Because we got a pressure washer to actually 19 Rappy. Dude, the Amana P-Tax on our property actually right now in our boss's office did a recall. Our work order system on our phones, we get all our work orders on the phone, and they keep track of they keep track of God dang that cat. the work orders and recalls. So we got 36 units we have to pull out of our thing and put these little heat shields on the plastic shroud. I made a video of like replacing a PTAC fan fail. That's what they're doing. The screws actually melted out of the thing because the motor gets too hot and they're screwed into the plastic. And then it pops off and it's breaking all these fan blades off. That's design flaw by Amana. They realized this. So now they came up with this little heat shield thing that goes over the motor. And we have to do 36 of these. And it's going to take us about 45 minutes to an hour to do each unit. Because once I pull out the unit, I'm cleaning the coils. I'm doing everything before I shove that thing back in. So there's no point if you've already taken it down all the way down the hallway, you know. So, but yeah. Oh, trust me, you don't. Dark Princess, they get their porn. They get their porn. I used to work security there for 5 years, and you'll see one resident go down the hallway, go spend a couple hours or whatever, come back. They hooking up. They hooking up. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I thought I heard water dripping one day, and it was the two of them making out. And I thought it was water dripping. So that's got to be a pretty picture right there, huh? Yeah. I could tell you some stories. But YouTube won't let me do that. I've caught them in the act. There's stuff that I just things that make you go yeah. Oh God. Yeah. The shower drain's getting clogged too. Yeah. John's like, gross. Yeah. Very moist. You want to talk about that's why that word that's yuck. I'm just gonna shut up now and just drink because I'll give away too many old people's secrets. You think grandma's just sitting there going, "Oh, honey, come on in." There's some out there, and no lie, most 1 out of 10 people in a retirement community, assisted living, or a nursing home have an STD. They don't care. They don't care. None of them care. Oh God. Yeah, I'll let that one through. Oh man. No, I don't. Well, I'm not sure. Look at the little star trying to be the freaking mascot over here. They do have they're yeah, sometimes when I'm like, I should be wearing gloves. Well, yeah, I should be. I did take this video, but I didn't think it was going to be very interesting for you guys. But I was doing trash one day, and there's a bin, like there's a trash chute, and then a bin for the first floor, and there's a trash chute for the second and third floor that goes straight into a big, tall, tow-around bin. Well, on the first floor, somebody moved out. God forbid, died or whatever. But there was these bags and bags and bags of these IV butterfly things. And then I picked them up and got to looking at them, and they actually were catheter bags. Thank God. but they were packaged in their saline solution and stuff. But I didn't know if that involved needles or something like that. But sometimes doing trash, you really got to watch out for the damn needles. Like some of these people are diabetic and they're doing their own insulin. They got these lancets that they're pricking their fingers with. They're freaking stabbing needles in, EpiPens. And they're not auto-retracting needles either. So it's just stupid. I think all needles should be auto-retracting. Like once you stick it in and you go like that, it goes click and it pulls out the needle and it puts it back into the syringe. You would think, but you know, we have those. So yes, it doesn't matter. But I mean, you know what? I've never found condoms ever. That might be disturbing, actually. I'd rather find condoms. Yeah, most, like I said, they don't care. You know, I found sheets of the magic blue pill in the trash. Working pretty good for about a week. No, I'm just kidding. People like throw away. Y'all want to hear a story about what happens to narcotic pills? Y'all vote. That's the story that I'll let you know what happens when somebody passes away and they have hundreds and hundreds of these pill bottles, and some of them are narcotics, talking hydrocodone, stuff that sells on the street, and good medication, medical marijuana, oils, stuff like that. What happens to those? I've actually had the opportunity to help destroy it. And I'll tell you what we do. Okay. So here's what happens. You have pill bottle. It's for Miss Smith. I always use Miss Smith. There's about 7 of those on our property, but so you have this pill bottle, and then you have all her medications. They all go into this bucket. They're all mixed together. This acid is poured over the pills, and it starts fuming and bubbling, and it just destroys everything. Medical marijuana oils, everything. It eats it all up in this one entire mess of acid. Once this acid is done, then there's the neutralizing packet, which is probably nothing but baking soda. Spray it on there, it foams up again, which I believe was baking soda. And then you pour this liquid down the toilet and flush. Everything's been neutralized, and down she goes. Yep. All the needles are put in the sharp containers and stuff like that, by the way. Duh. And then Sharps comes, picks it up, and takes away all the sharp containers and stuff. Lancets, needles, whatever. Butterfly valves. Butterfly needles, the ones they draw blood with. So, yep. And I had to actually take 17 bottles this big. All of them had hydrocodone. I don't even know the milligrams. I didn't even look. Pour them in this bucket. Pour them in the bucket. Pour them in the bucket, because she wasn't taking her medication anyway. And they kept sending her prescriptions every time she was supposed to be renewed. They were renewing it. Man, I'm talking morphine, hydrocodone, Vicodin, all the stuff that people want. Lower tab, whatever it's called. But pour them all in a bucket, destroyed. I'm like, man, a drug dealer right now would pay me $500,000 for all this shit. I'm like, wow. Just pour and pour, pour. I'm like, oh my God. I wouldn't do it. I don't even take aspirin for a headache. To tell you the truth. I think narcotics are more. you're more you're more scared than. Oh God. I know I could be a drug lord, but no. Yeah, cigarettes and beer. That's it. I don't even have a hangover in the morning. You guys might think I drink a lot, but I mean, this is really not nothing. I mean, I've been going for way over an hour, and this is my second one, and it's still up to here. And you're not get drunk off of that. We should switch over to heat pump boilers. Yeah, we haven't had a real problem yet, but we will. Because again, it goes back to not having time to do the actual preventive maintenance stuff to do stuff. But on our AL roof, we have the tankless water heaters. We got 5 of those. They're going to need to be descaled and stuff. Who's going to do that? But and somebody made a good point. I don't think it was you, Skylar, but somebody in my comment section did make a good point. We did have those tanks, those water heater tanks. I made this video about it leaking, and it makes sense now because he put this comment in there. He goes, well, if you're going from copper pipe to this Aquatherm pipe, it's basically PVC, but it's polyurethane pipe, and the tank's no longer grounded. The anno rods can't do their job if the tank's not grounded. Makes freaking sense now. They repiped the building but didn't ground the tanks, the water heaters, so now they're chewing up faster because it's attacking the tank instead of anno rods. Because if you don't put a ground on it, the damn thing's not going to do nothing. It's just gonna be a tank of water, and we have water softeners. Ain't that a bitch? So, yeah. Does it just preheat the water? No, it's. Well, I don't know who you're talking to. Hold on. Oh. Nah, Bill Cosby hasn't made his way over here yet. He's still on his first rape, I think. So I got another 43 or something like that before he gets to me. And I don't know. Bill Cosby don't like little white boys. I mean, man, I grew up watching Bill, man. I did not want to hear that shit about him. I didn't want to think it's true or anything. And I don't even know what to think really because I grew up watching him and most of us did, man. I mean, I can just see him in jail going, shaking his head, just and inmates going, "Hey, man, do that shit." Where you go like, "Oh, oh God, poor guy, dude." But I mean, if it's true, I mean, damn, this shows you don't know anybody. I mean, nobody really personally knew Cosby. Slam dunking roofies. Yeah. But yeah, not a good thing about Bill. Anybody in here knows what Aesop fables was? I remember watching a movie called Aesop Fables or something like that. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I was so young, but Bill Cosby was the narrator for it. It's like the tortoise and the hare and kind of thing. It's like a little cartoon. It was a little movie. I think Bill made it or something, but yeah. So it was sad watching that. What's the dumbest thing an old person has done? Drove their scooter through our atrium. Left a perfect print of them in their wheelchair like this. The head was broke out like this. The wheelchair was like this. It looked like a cartoon character went right through the freaking glass. Because we have a dining room and an atrium, and she's, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It was funny. Once we knew she was okay, we give her crap all the time about that. She's still there, but she is the same person who signs my bonuses every Christmas. We have a bonus. Sometimes it's about $800, so it's pretty good. It depends on how much we satisfy the residents and how much they give into this fund, and this money goes into a bank account split amongst all of us. And last year we made $84,000. So, and it's split about 100 times for 100 people. That's the woman who did it. So we can't give her too much shit because she signs those checks. She has the bank account that holds that money. Yeah. Right. Right, Nesnu. We're not trying to kill them off. No. Because if you kill them, then you have to turn the apartment. See? There's a double no. Yeah. So you definitely want to keep them alive as much as to your ability. How many other Jeffs are there? The one and only. Spell Jeff. And there's Jeff Kuiper. He might pop in. Did I say Kipper or Kuiper? I don't know. She needs a roll cage on the scooter. Hey, we don't have time to build it, Joe. Okay. As soon as I get the welder out, yeah. Hey, good night, Lex. Damn, didn't see you. All right, man. Good night. Hey, get that tree off your damn house, too. Sick and tired of that shit leaning with an extension cord on it. Mm-hmm. What in the hell? Wonder how long I can go for this stream. It's already been 2 hours. I know that cat is I don't know. She's I don't know what the hell she's doing. Oh God. Yeah, I think she. Oh. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Boom. Try to chew my damn headphone cords. See, I got 2 pairs of these headphones. Because this one's already screwed. Already chewed it. Chew marks in it. And now, look. Ah, shit. She did it in already. They've already done it in. So these I keep. Uh-huh. You're right. She's up to no good. Stephen. Now what you got to say? You? What you got to say? Yeah. Well, it already did try to kill me. And that's this cat is the one who gave me cat scratch fever in that video. I honestly had cat scratch fever. Because it's like she scratched me right here. I just picked her up and she got panicky or something like that and just locked her claw in it. It wasn't a big deal. Next day, sweating, fever. And I looked up, I was like, do I have cat scratch fever? And all the things is like your lymph nodes under your armpits would swell, judging by where you got scratched. So if it was on my knee, it would be under my legs. And no sooner than the next day, I had golf ball under my damn armpit, dude. I thought cat scratch fever was a myth or something, but man, dude, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. 2 days in bed. It's flu. It's a flu. It's the freaking flu 10 times. Hated that. Almost went to the hospital. I had to go do the ice bath thing. And I did the ice bath challenge. Should have filmed it, right? But she's good now. She's better. She's got all her worms and taken care of, but still need to go get her spayed. She every month she turns into a bitch. Even cats do that. I know, but she's all you can see is her damn eyes. She's a Halloween kitty. Yeah, I did not know that it was a real thing. But it basically tells you that you probably have a bad immune system. Probably need to be because most people don't get it because their immune system takes care of it. And that's why your lymph nodes swell up. It's because the lymph nodes is what takes care of, like, you got lymph nodes here, you got lymph nodes under your arms and in your leg pits, I guess you call them. But yeah, I didn't know it was the real freaking deal till I got it, man. I was like, holy crap. Make a curry and put the cat in it. Nah, she's a sweetheart. See? Yeah, we're talking about you. I ate, goodness gracious, that's going to be the topic because it's the topic of my thing is dinner time chat. I ate pesto planko chicken with garlic roasted potatoes and a spring salad that I threw into my lawnmower bag. Uh-oh, Chris is here. Everybody shut up. Stop talking about him. Just kidding. Dude, what's up? We're talking about what was for dinner. No, she's guarding my house because she knows now, that cat knows now that she cannot be fooled, and her job has been taken by ADT, which I guess is no good if it ain't on my wall, right? Yeah. And my black pussy. Yeah, we'll let that one go. I'm not doing nothing, Chris. Just hanging out, chat, like usual. How's Brooke Dutta work for? Yeah, it's about the same. Yeah, I might have cat's AIDS now, and I might die. But if you have cat's AIDS, there's a drink called Ice House that must be taken every day to cure that. Gets rid of the moistness. Now she has more room to pedal around and look cute. She's never done this before. Swear to God, she knows she's on camera. She's never done this before. Oh, God, what a weird cat. For an in-house AC guy, if you pop your head in here right now while we don't have HR, hell, more than me. If they're smart, I'd say 15 to 17 an hour. If they're smart. But like actually AC, like doing install, like you're going to do the crane rental and stuff like that, because most of the stuff is craned up to our roof. But like repairs and stuff, yeah, I mean, we used to do it back in the day. I still have the Yellow Jacket evacuation.